Hogue to Brown, who sets back up to Hogue, and Hogue climbs a ladder. And
talk about racing to 15 for the first set. You know, there's going to be some errors made in the beginning. There's going to be some momentum shifts. Each team's kind of feeling each other out. But with that first set, we want to get to 15 first, and it was a pretty close battle to get there. But we felt confident. They were pretty calm. They stayed on top. And then the second set, we always talk about that's the hardest one to win. The second set of our winning one is going to be the hardest one to win, and they just came out on fire. They were ready for it, and they just dominated, and so it was good to see that momentum.
It's always fun to play Marian. They always give us a good game. They're a very competitive group, and we always have to try hard against them, and we always have to have good defense against them.
Really seeing where we can grow in our strengths for our offense, and where we can't gain speed, we can't gain athleticism, we can gain knowledge. And so as we've been really practicing different blocking schemes ourselves, it's been great to kind of put our block against our hitters and just say attack the gaps. You know, understand the flow of the game. So if blockers are shifting left, then we want to shift right. And just making the defense look at different angles than they're used to, making the blockers look at different angles. So even just adjusting a set by a foot, it's going to create a different look for a blocker where they might have to take an extra second to think about what they want to do and then create an error. So it's really giving our hitters some confidence to try new things and just be more prolific, I guess, in scoring points for us.
Been working a lot on hitting the gaps, which means in between blockers, and since we've been working on it so much in practice, it's really starting to come together.
You know, there's not pressure at all. I think we know there's going to be a loss eventually, and we're not worried about when it happens. We're worried about how we play if it happens and when it happens. So right now we're just really focused on what we're doing and what we can do to get better. And I really feel like this team has got great chemistry, and they've got great purpose, and they've got great vision. And so as we continue to see how we can improve, I don't think that they will peak. They're going to keep looking for ways to refine their game. And you know, if a team beats us and we're playing our best, then that's a good, you know, that's an okay loss. We'll take it. So, but I do think that that streak does give some testimony to the culture that we have in our program, and just we're not going to go down without a fight.
It's part of the legacy of Taylor volleyball. It's something as freshmen, us seniors knew we were coming in and being a part of, and it's something we also want to be able to leave behind for our freshmen and those to come.
It's going to be Francis to Miller, who sets back up Miller. It's going to be Kelsey Carr diving out of bounds for the dig. It's going to be Brown to Close, dumps this one over, tries to find the campfire. Miller pushes back over. Close is having the overpass, and it's going to be Evans back over to Kelly to Miller, blocked up front by Brown. Beck's going to set this one back over, and now we'll find Hardwood down on the right side.